Okay, so tell me about Local Ear.
Yeah, it's really a company that I started in 2013 out of a passion for travel. I grew up not really being able to travel. That was not something that my family did, and the older I got, the more disposable income I was able to get through my career. The more I found myself traveling, and the best part of travel to me was going to a local business, supporting a local business owner, connecting with the city through the locals' eyes instead of the tourist. So yeah, in 2013, I basically asked 12 of my friends here in Austin to recommend their favorite locally owned bars, restaurants, shops. And we launched in Austin 2013 in March of that year. And now 7+ years later, we're in 188 cities around the world. We just launched Nairobi, Kenya this week. Last month we launched Marrakech, Morocco. So we're really focused now on growing in Africa and South America and Asia.
So what's the concept behind Local Ear?
Yeah, it's really to help travelers experience local wherever they go. So, usually, there are all these travel guidebooks or tourist guides, and they do a good job of helping you kind of find the beaten path and go to the same places that every other traveler goes to, but they don't do a good job of introducing you to like the locally owned businesses, the hidden gems. And that's what Local Ear does. So we have a community where we have actual locals who live in these 188+ cities, and a lot of our community they're creators, so they're people who are photographers, designers, DJs, so they really know their cities, and a lot of them are Black people in these cities. So we have people who really know not only local businesses, but a lot of times the Black-owned businesses in these cities. So it's really, I started this out of passion for travel, but as I've been doing this, I've realized that the real value in Local Ear is connecting with local, and we kind of always say the future of travel is local. And now during COVID especially, you can get that sense that caring about your city, caring about the local businesses in your city is a key to keeping your city one that both you want to live in and that visitors want to come to.
So, but Local Ear, I mean, you got VC backing, didn't you?
Not institutional VC backing. So what, it's interesting being a Black founder and trying to raise VC money in Silicon Valley is, it's not for the faint of heart. Less than 2% of VC money goes to Black founders. So I've had to really pound the pavement over the last 7 years. Let's see, I have about 107 different angel investors. Typically, a startup like a Facebook or a Twitter has, maybe 5 VC firms that invested in them. For us, I've individually went out and met hundreds and hundreds of people in LA, New York, Austin, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, you name it. And so some of our biggest support has come from angel investors here in Austin. So these are people who are executives in technology companies, angel investors. So Central Texas Angel Network is a big angel investor group here in Austin. They're invested, the Houston Angel Network in Houston, Alamo Angels in San Antonio. So really what I've raised $5 million, but in a very kind of non-traditional way of having to meet, pitch 300 to 400 different investors to go out and do that.
We about ready? Okay. So I